want to get
All
to.
right, we are live.
We're
Live.
live! Yay!
Hey, everyone.
We did it.
Hi, Lori. Lori
Hey,
and Mickey.
Lori.
Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello.
I noticed just came on here. It just came on the
Lori.
team.
It did. Yeah, I told Mickey it was like a lag. Once you go on live, is a lag for everybody watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's always in conversation when it starts playing.
Anna's Adventures.
Hey,
Hello.
Anna,
Ivy.
Hi,
Abby.
Anna. Hi, Ivy.
We can't see the chat in StreamYard, right?
I can see it.
I can see the chat. I cannot answer in StreamYard.
I
What?
can. I can actually put a
Click,
comment.
Oh, there it is. I had to hit
click on
something.
comments.
I had this other screen up. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. It's hot.
I'm tired.
It's
That's
hot
all
and draining your energy and
tired. Tired.
I told Nicole I'm sick of that alarm going off at 10 till 5 in the morning for the last 5 days.
Oh.
I told
Oh
him one
my.
more get up
One more. You guys leaving tomorrow night?
when he gets home from work.
Nice. Nice. So what's been going on, Nicole?
not much. Today,
Looks like you just got a shower. Your hair's wet.
no, I didn't take a shower. I tried to do something with it.
And what happened?
With my nothing much. I didn't. I just said hell with it.
I told Jim, I said, I'm not even putting makeup on. I don't care.
Oh, I am sick of the smoke here in Central. I'm going to tell you what, we have a high alert air quality thing until 12:30 p.m. Thursday. We were driving home just now. Wasn't the haze? There's just a haze, and it's literally like on top of the trees. It's
It's worse than fog.
it's worse than fog. Do you
It
have that, Beth?
it's awful here. I was just talking to my sister a little bit ago, and she was on the phone with our cousin in California, and she says it's hazier here than it is in LA. But yeah, and I tried to take a picture of it, but it doesn't show up in the picture. But it just looks like it's just laying right there.
Yep. Yep.
So now on our local news this morning, they said that the wind is going to turn out of the south and then that should help clear it up. So I don't know. So Anna, it's bad here in southern Ohio. I am probably 45 minutes to the Cincinnati or Kentucky line.
Say hi to everybody, AJ.
Hey, AJ.
She heard us up here talking, so she came up.
I know you're live.
So, what you been doing today, Christy?
Well, let me tell you.
So how was it today?
Yeah, right, Becca? Becca just said, where do we begin? So we went to a live storage auction sale. It started at 2. Um, we weren't supposed to buy anything. No.
Men
What?
don't understand that word no.
She's not very happy with her husband, can you tell?
So, he bought how many?
How many did he buy?
3.
Mm.
Okay, but tell them what else.
Well, they have the yard sale Saturday, and we were planning on going to the market, flea market on Sunday. So we loaded up the trailer. Oh, but we don't have a full load trailer. Well, guess what? We only put one unit in the trailer because that's all we could fit, along with the market push. So we have 2 units sitting out there, plus another one down in storage.
Yeah, they have another one down the hill from my house to clean out. Plus, we have the yard sale Saturday. Plus, we have the flea market Sunday, if it all happens because of rain. Plus, I have to get up tomorrow morning and go load a bed and go to Erica's house and load another bed so that I can help her get those beds in her new apartment. Plus, we bought 4 units.
Oh no.
The first unit I really didn't even want, but Tim was like, I want it. So I was like, okay. So I bought it. Okay. Well, then we went to the other place, and the 2 units I bought next, the one literally only had what, like 5 pictures in it.
Something like that, yeah.
There was this cool Eiffel Tower wine thing, and then the unit across from it had all this wonderful art. I got those for $30 each. And then the last unit, I was like, hell no. Because there was crusty plush in it. There was 2 mattresses. But hi, Uncle Bo. Hi, Jen. But the thing is, you should wait till you see these red stools we got. Nobody was bidding on this unit. It
Wow.
was down to $10, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Nobody's gonna buy this." The 4 red stools, you can make $100. And then there was, 2 lamps that you could probably sell for $20. And the beautiful pictures in there. I'm like, nobody. I was like, no, 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 Christy, no, no, no. And finally, I bid. I was like, I am not gonna let those 4 red stools end up in a freaking dumpster going to a landfill, and they're perfect. There's no holes, there's no cuts, there's no cracks, nothing. They're gorgeous.
You had to save them.
I-
Hi, Uncle Bo.
So you ended up with 4 units?
4 units today.
Did it fill your trailer?
Yep. Now, you have to keep in mind a lot of the big artwork we had to just lean up against the wall.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
trailer. There's a lot of wasted space up high, but the whole bottom of the trailer is full because, you have the 2 big mattresses, the 4 stools, there were 2 side tables. I don't know.
What do you do with the mattresses?
Well, I'm going to put them out at my yard sale probably. Somebody will buy them for $1, or I'll just give them to somebody.
Yeah. I
Because-
didn't know if you have to cut them up and put them in the dumpster.
Well, these ones are not bad. We
Good.
gotta put them out in the light and look at them more. They're covered. The one is covered in, the box spring is covered in plastic, like it was never opened. The regular mattress has a mattress cover over it,
Oh,
but
good.
it was open a little, and from what I can see, it looks good. And the way I look at it is, if somebody really needs a bed, it's going to be here and they can take it. And if not, then it gets cut up and put in the dumpster.
And I look at it this way. If they took the time to buy a zipper cover to put over it, they valued having a nice mattress.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, and someone can always spray it down with something and put a cover on it, put a mattress pad over it, and it's good to go.
Yep. Yep.
So,
So I went with, if you guys could have heard me before we left home, I was like, Tim's like, we need to go to the machine, get some money in case we buy something. I'm like, we are not freaking buying anything. We don't need anything. We just unloaded the trailer from 2 storage units in North Carolina and all the crap that I got from my brother.
Yeah.
And then I go, I feel like I have issues like her husband, David.
I know that Jim wanted to bid on one Tuesday, but knowing it went away, it disappeared. He just said it disappeared. So good. But anyways, I'm like, we're leaving tomorrow night when he gets home from work. Jim, please don't do that on Tuesday night. And he's working 10 hours a day. when are we going to get it cleaned out?
Yeah. Anna,
So,
I'm really sorry to hear that, hon. She said that it hurts her lungs to go outside for 5 minutes. It's
yeah,
probably
they're
worse
saying
up there.
uh,
Yeah.
on the local news, they said if you have asthma or any breathing problems, stay
Oh,
in the air conditioning.
Well, as soon as I opened my door this morning, guys, I was like, oh, somebody's burning something. Hello, David. David, you might not want to be here. We might throw you under the bus a few times.
Well, and we were sitting here last night and I'm like, I smell smoke. And I went looking all over our house and we probably had opened the door and come in or out or something
Right.
and you could smell it.
Yeah.
So it's
so
crazy.
what's going on? Where's the fire? I haven't heard anything about it.
The fires are in Canada, Nicole.
It's
Canada.
where?
In
Canada?
Canada.
Oh, I did hear that. Hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not down here.
Yeah. You're probably a little too far south.
Yeah.
I never thought it would reach us. I'm shocked. Even Lori Hayes this morning, I was talking to her and she was like, you have a higher air quality reporting than I do in Buffalo, New York. Because it was really bad there for her like a week or two ago. So
I know about 3 weeks ago, my stepfather was very concerned about us here with all the smoke. It's worse now than it was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
I can't talk about Tim because today was my fault.
All but the first one, huh?
Don't think
Well,
that
even if it's my fault, it's Mickey's fault.
what'd you say, Nicole?
I said, even if it's my fault, I'm blaming Mickey. So,
Well, listen, this is what I wore today. Look,
You look cute.
I have white pants on. Everybody was like, oh, you look really nice. Well, for months, I've been thinking, I'm tired of always wearing t-shirts, the KT Treasure stuff, the working apparel. I'm like, I really want to start dressing up again. This is not dressing up to me. This is a casual dress up day, maybe casual dress up. But I'm like, I'm just going to start doing this. And I'm like, they're like, you're going to get so dirty because I have white pants on. I'm like, they'll wash. And if they don't come clean, I'll throw them away and find more, I'm sure. What is Mickey saying? Did not buy
A
a
unit.
unit this week.
Have you guys bought a unit lately, Nicole?
Not recently.
Yeah.
I haven't put the videos out yet for the couple units we did buy, but it's like we've had a couple units on watch, and I think they're supposed to go off tomorrow, and we were debating, but it is hot this week. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So,
Yeah, I knew it was really, really high, Lori.
we have canned videos.
What's canned videos?
I know we need to watch your one that you put out, the shock video. We haven't. I saw one come out, and it's just been crazy around here.
Yeah, that was not planned to be a video, but he was about to make a short. He was making a short with it, and it ended up being a video. I said, "Well, I'll put it up for tomorrow because it was yesterday." So
Yeah,
it would be hot till October. I know. See, we should do the units in the winter and fall, and then break during the summer
Yeah.
because it's
And see, for us, it's nice to do the units in the summer because in the winter,
it's
it-
cold,
it's
it's snow.
the weather could be bad. It can be scary. Don't you think
He,
so?
he
It
said
can be
they are,
downright cold.
cleaned and put away. They're not put away.
Beth, isn't it scary like when you're hauling a trailer in winter?
When what?
When you're hauling a trailer in the winter.
Oh yeah, I don't like to. Jim has no problem. There was one time when I was doing the craft shows that we did one. It was was that a New Year's? Anyways, we had to drive home from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm like, I don't care, whatever it costs. Let's get a motel room. But I'm starting my new job. I have to get home, is what he's saying. Oh my God, the snow was coming down. It was awful. I was a nervous wreck. Um, he did get me home safely, but that was back in the day when I smoked cigarettes. And I haven't smoked cigarettes for 10 years. So that's when you were like this.
How did you quit smoking?
Well, I went to a vapor. And then at that point, I was at zero nicotine. And my sister said to me at Christmas one year, yeah, I worked my way down. Yes, I went from 12, 10, 6, 3, 1.5. Then I went to zero.
Sorry, guys, I had to do something real quick.
He's just saying that some of the levels, if they're real high, it's very harsh. But I was on a low level. And I got hooked on the nutty caramel apple, and I was still using my vapor at zero. And my sister's like, why are you doing that? I said, I don't know. Here's all my stuff. You can have it. I'm done.
Nice.
I can't do that.
We need to build a 10,000 square foot warehouse, he said. Mickey said.
Amen. Have you guys seen any difference in eBay the last week and a half?
Our sales are slow.
Mine were too. And
But
then
we're not listing.
okay, I'm only listing 5 a day, but I changed my promoted listing. But then I also noticed, I think they were doing something on the international shipping stuff. And my store is already on vacation mode. I sold something this morning international. I went ahead and shipped it. My big Lennox thing that sold the day before had to be shipped, but that international shipment that happened this morning didn't have to be, but it's like, get it out of here. It was a big sale. Then since then, I've had 3 more sales. Well, we're not leaving until he gets off work tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and get those shipped. I just wanted to make sure that the vacation away got put on correctly.
Yeah.
So,
you're
but
not listing, Christy?
What's
what?
that?
You stopped listing?
We just got so busy the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to tell you what, you guys know we joined that daily refinement group. And we went from, like a very low 90 days, we like quadrupled plus because we were doing what they said. And next week we need to get back to that because I mean, you guys are saying that Lori's saying she's having slow sales. You are too, Beth. I blame myself for mine because we haven't been listing. And Tim and I feel like Tim and I need to put ourselves on a schedule. Like, I see a lot of issues, and you guys don't have this because you don't really work together with your husbands the way that I do with the business. But I get up totally different than he does. And so I do a lot of housework and things like that. But then when he gets up, I end up wasting more time. Like I might waste a little bit of time when I'm up by myself, but I waste more time when he gets up because we end up sitting at the table. I have to get into the habit of just getting up and doing my listings and doing whatever I need to do as far as my listings and maybe housework. And then when he gets up, maybe sit down, have a little bit of time, but we need to get right into it then. I don't know. Do you have that same issue? Because you and David work together more, so too, don't you?
Well, he does a lot of the listings and everything. I do the packaging and stuff like that.
Uh huh.
But he's been listing a lot every day.
You guys
Where-
have had some great sales. Tell them about. There was like two things within the last week or two that you got like well over $100 on, right?
Well, yeah, we had the Sidney Crosby sign that had two different of the Sidney Crosbys and then the scores in the center, and we sold it for $175. So I mean,
Awesome.
That was a
that's
good
nice.
sale. Tell everybody, can you tell people about your sale, Beth? I think people would appreciate that too.
Well,
Love you.
actually, it was when we saw you guys on that Sunday, before we left Dayton, we wanted to go to some estate sales, and we knew one of them was Gwen, and we really like going to Gwen's estate sales. And it was the last day, it was a Saturday, and everything was 50% off. And we looked at this Lennox spice rack, and it was from 1982, and it was priced $225. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money. So I bought a few things. Jim picked out a couple things. We get in the truck and he says, it's 50% off. I said, yeah, that's still $112.50. He said, go talk to Gwen. She looks at me and says, how about $80? I couldn't get that $80 out quick enough to pay for it. So I put it on eBay. So it's probably been 3 weeks since we came to see you on that Sunday. I had like 11 people watching it, and I decided I was not sending an offer on this item. I had it listed for $299.99. I sold it yesterday morning. I had an offer of $275. So I let it sit for a while. I messaged Jim. I think I messaged you guys. And I'm like, what do I do, Jim? He says, take it. So it shipped to California, and they paid an astronomical amount to have it shipped. So, like you said, Christy, I went in and I was able to give them back $55 today by using UPS. It might take one extra day to get there, but oh well. So, a $275 sale from an $80 investment for one item.
That's not
I'm
bad.
thrilled.
That's pretty good.
Absolutely thrilled. And then I'm sitting here this morning as I'm getting ready to package that, and something we got on Lisa and Roy's, one of their estate sales online. I think we paid $24 for this a floral thing that they would put the metal stems in, and you would do something, and I think it would wrap them around the bottom of the flowers. We had paid $24 for that plus their buyer premium. And I got an offer today, international. I didn't get an offer. They paid the asking price, $129.99 plus shipping international. So it's like, that's going out ASAP,
Nice.
out of here. So two nice sales, and my sales that I got paid out yesterday and the sales that are building for the next payout next week are much larger than they've been for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what's going on that it's picked up, whether it's because I changed my promoted listing. I'm still listing 5 a day, but you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You just make the sale.
What did you send? What did you change your promoted listing to?
8,
Okay. What were you at?
6.
Okay.
I figured I'd be better off to up my promoted listing instead of running a % off sale, because not everyone sees that. But if we do the promoted listing, they're going to bump us up before others.
Right.
So I thought I'll just raise that, because I had thought about doing a sale while we were gone. I thought, no, I'm not going to.
We just keep doing the 33% off sale. Do you guys run promoted listings or sales?
I'm not sure what he does.
You're not sure? Okay. Huh.
So, what do you do when you go on vacation about your eBay?
Put
It's
it on
on- we-
vacation mode.
Yeah, you put it on vacation mode.
Like ours is still on. I have to ship tomorrow. So like Tim has to go golf tomorrow. So I'll be doing the shipping. Which Timothy, if you're listening to this right now, you should go pull all your orders.
I was thinking that too. Pull mine too while you're at it.
You go pull all the honey and David, go pull all the eBay orders so that I can package them easier.
I think that's the worst part is pulling the orders or
Yeah,
getting
that's
them
why
together.
it's the worst part.
I just do getting the stuff, all the orders, finding them. If they're not, I'm trying to get it organized, more organized. You play with it as you go. See
Right.
what works better for you. And like if stuff sell that from the beginning, it's like, where the heck is that? So
Did you read the
David,
comment?
David, you're sleeping in the garage.
sorry, wore out.
No pillow.
Yeah, there might be a cod out there.
Since I've tried to get better organized and we have moved, let's say 80% of this stuff to the storage unit, it's getting easier because now everything has a real good skew. Jim called me yesterday. I said, "Oh, you're on your way home from work. Just come by the storage unit." He said, "Well, which side are you parked on?" "I'm on this side. You park on the other," because we have the two doors. I had both doors open to get a draft through there. And I was putting stuff away and marking it on my eBay, the skew, right where it was at. And I got to a point where I'm getting full. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to number me another banana box. All this stuff is staying. Give me a minute. I'm going to do all this right now. Today, I've got stuff in a box that won't go over until we get back. So I'm trying to pull stuff from the house and get it over there.
What? Oh yeah, I need the truck. I need the trailer off the truck because I can't drive the truck and trailer.
You chicken.
David says, "Don't you remember we all sleep together?"
Oh my gosh, listen. We're at the auction. And so David and I are bidding
Look
against
at
each other.
Becca.
Yeah.
Becca is covering her face. Must be bad.
First of all, you just had to be there.
So we're bidding against each other, and David's like, "Why didn't you tell me you were bidding? I won't bid against you." And I'm like, "There's no friends at auctions." And he's like, "I don't know." We were going back and forth. And finally I said, "Listen, I let you stay in my bed. Everybody around us." I was going to say my bed in my guest room, but nobody let me finish. Everybody was howling and like, "Oh!" I was like, foot in mouth, insert foot. I was like, if I could finish what I'm saying while everybody's going off, my bed in my guest room.
Now, where was the auction at today?
Akron.
Akron. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to have some time at the lake. And if you see one you're going to, let us
Okay.
know. It's like
Okay.
from the lake to your house, we're 2.5 hours.
Right. We need to get together with you two, and we need to teach you Amazon. We actually were in North Carolina, and we did go see the storage brats. And they made us a fabulous dinner, and I got the best damn potato salad in the
I was going to
world.
say, did you get potato salad?
And but we were down there and we did do some retail arbitrage. We went shopping for Amazon. Guys, I really see Tim and I transitioning to, we're probably still going to do eBay and storage units, but we went shopping and we spent probably, he said probably $500-600, but we'll make like 3 or 4 times that because we always, a lot of Amazon sellers say you make 20 to 30%. Okay. For us, we make sure that we buy items where we're making 40, 50, 60%. We try not to do the low end. You know, I mean, we've gotten items for free in certain situations, we've gotten items in storage units, but the whole thing of Amazon is we literally bought all this merchandise in North Carolina. We brought it home. We'll spend an afternoon putting stickers on everything, putting it in a box, and we're done. We send it to Amazon. Like we got some of the bird feeders that we paid like $13 for, and we make $40 on these bird feeders.
Wow.
Okay. And they're asking for 25 more. So we're going to put stickers on the tag. We do wrap those in plastic so that the top and the bottom stay on. But it's so nice. Everything goes in. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to store it. You don't have to deal with returns. I mean, it's just so nice. And we just keep getting like undated and so many things, and we make money every day. It's just, I right now I look at it and I'm like, this is the way to go.
Well, I watch a morning show on Wednesdays that he does both Amazon and eBay, just like you do. And he's been doing Amazon for a long, long time. He says he'll never give that up, but he likes to have the control of eBay too, of items that he cannot send into Amazon.
Who is that you watch?
Oh gosh, Scott, bearded picker.
Okay, all right, I've watched some of his stuff.
Yeah, he's on
Okay, so
Wednesday morning.
I have a question for everybody, all of us here. What is your favorite thing to watch on YouTube? Nicole, you're first.
I have a few things I like to watch on YouTube. I watch storage units. I watch just
Cars.
like what? Who's
Cars.
it? Oh,
She was talking to
like podcasts of different things. You know, I mean, storage units is not the only thing I watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just different things. I like to even watch talk shows on it, but I don't really have a favorite.
Okay. What about you, Beth?
Jim and I enjoy a show that has nothing to do with what we do. We saw this couple and their children when we went to Bristol last year on Labor Day weekend for Cletus and Cars, and it's called Sleeper Dude. And he involves his family, he involves the kids, the goats, the cats, you name it, the chickens. But they involve the family. It's fun to watch. Right now, the daughter is not 16 yet, but she found a Volkswagen Beetle. So they're fixing that up. And she's helping dad. But it's a fun family show, and we really like that. But I found it's Uncle Bo told us about it. Homeschool Picker. I've been watching her in the mornings or when I'm working because I'm back in this room working, and I'm seeing what she's buying at garage sales. So that's showing me, you need to look for that. You need to look for this.
Yeah.
I have her too. It comes up on my YouTube news feed. I should check her out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just watch, you know, different like shows like she does with families. It doesn't have anything to do with storage units, just adventures.
Yeah.
And watch everybody and try to support everybody that does the storage units.
Yeah. Okay, Becca, your turn.
I just mainly watch everybody else.
that does what we do?
Yeah, I mean, I watch NC Picker and Commonwealth Picker, but usually he has his computer on the sound on, so I'll listen to what he's watching, unless it's something else. Like Monday night, I'll watch you guys. Wednesday night, you guys and the girls, and then Saturday night, Conky. You know, but other than that, whatever he's watching, I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a TV right over there, and it's playing us on our TV.
Right.
And then if I want to comment, I get on my phone in my recliner and I comment.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Well,
Well,
you
how
guys,
about you, Christy?
what about me? Honestly, I mean, a lot of times I'm watching stuff about storage units and reselling, I watch, I try to go into as many auctions and support. I've been trying to get better about it. It's just so hard when you're always doing stuff. It's hard. Um, I used to always watch Jeremy, and then I got away from it. And then I have been watching Jeremy a little bit again because he got those vaults. So I wanted to see what he got in those, and those still aren't done. My goodness. Jeebus's, we never ever miss Jeebus's. Tonight I watched the Hudson's,
Thank you.
and I always try to make sure and it doesn't always happen, but like when I'm in the car and I can literally watch people's videos, I try to comment a lot too. Like if you noticed in your video, I think I left at least 4 comments because I feel like that helps the analytics.
The analytics, yeah. I haven't looked. I know that it was doing okay, but it's like I hadn't got to the comments yet. I'll work on comments in the car tomorrow.
And then the other thing I started watching, and this is because of my being with my brother last week, but my brother is coming here next week, and he's going to help us hook up our RV, hook up water, hook up electric and everything. So I've been watching a lot of RVing things in the past week because I really I've told people I want to have the boat on the water by the end of the summer. And boy, is there feedback. I wonder what that's from. Is that this? Anyhow, I want to have the boat on the water by the end of the summer. And I want to have the RV in the park by the end of the summer. Because I have certain family members and people and other people that are making fun of us because those things have been sitting in the yard for 2 years now. I agree. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. But I challenge anybody to come here and live my life for a week. Because I do have people that stay with me and they're like, I don't know how you do it.
No.
I mean, and
I understand that.
it's not just her. There's other people. They're like, do you ever quit? No, we don't.
It's kind of the same around here. You know, Jim works a full-time job. We have to do this, we have to do that, and
then he comes home and you have to do the other stuff
yeah.
that you can't do by yourself when he's not there.
Well, and that's why I was mowing the grass at 10 o'clock this morning. So I say to him on the way home when he calls, I said, well, what are your plans for tonight? Well, I'm going to have to mow the grass. I said, well, I tell you what, I mowed the grass for you. You get to clean the pool. So he cleaned the pool.
How is the pool working? Because I know your pipes or pumps or something broke.
Oh, yeah, he fixed it, and then he rebuilt the second pump, so we have a backup, so everything's running great. But we've not been in the pool once because we've not had decent weather.
It hasn't been decent here.
It's been hazy. Today's the first day the sun broke through all that. I don't even know what the water temperature is. Talked to my sister, said the pool's clean, but you know how to clean it. Come over and use it while we're gone.
We only really had 1 week of like 90-degree weather. And then we did have some 80s. And like today, it was only 72 all
Something
day.
like that. Yeah, it was only.
It was
Well,
chilly.
it's going to be 90 here tomorrow or Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here in Dayton, but we're taking off 3 hours to the north. So It won't be so hot up at Lake Erie.
It was 92 here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know the heat index, but we were sitting talking, me and the kids was talking about how much we wish we had a pool today to jump in.
Yeah, there were a couple days last week when we were at Ricky's, and I was like, I couldn't do it. Like, I could do that warm weather, like 70s, 80s in the winter, but that 90-degree weather, those few days that we were moving furniture and
It's
stuff at
brutal.
Ricky's, I was like, no. I was like, you just walk up the driveway and you sweat. No,
You could just sit
Oh.
there and sweat,
right?
you know? Mickey's sitting there and there's sweat just pouring off his head.
You know,
You
even up
remember
at
when
the
we
lake,
went
it's showing it's
crabbing
going to
last
be.
year in the remember when we went crabbing last year in the summer? It was hot.
Oh
I
my
remember those videos.
Beth, it was so hot. It was,
We had to cool off in the air conditioner in the vehicles.
yeah, it was so
Just-
hot.
Did you have any of those net coolers or anything to put in your coolers to put around your net?
I think didn't your brother do that with a towel and almost passed out?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, like I guess from going from hot to cold, it made him dizzy.
Wow.
You're shocking your system.
Well, it's going to be 89 up at the lake on Friday.
Wow.
You know, if there's a breeze, it won't be so bad, but then it goes down to 86 and 80. So, you know, an 80-degree, I can live with that. And up there, it's not near as bad humidity as it is here.
Yeah, like yesterday, it was like 90, close to 90. It was probably 90, but it was breezy. Yeah, it wasn't like just dead heat.
Okay, what day? This is Wednesday. So is this Nicole, is this a gaming day or a non-gaming day?
No game.
No game today? Tell everybody what that means.
Well, my children love Fortnite and playing other games, and they were to the point where they were playing it nonstop every day from the time they woke up to the time they go to bed, except except when we make them get off, because you get to the point where you're like, you need a break. Well, me and Mickey talked, and we made every other day no game day. They can spend time with family and go outside and do other things besides sit around and play on the game
Yeah.
and argue and fight and
The day we were there, there was a no gaming day. And
Yeah.
Krista slept till, it was in the afternoon.
yeah. The summer, see, I don't really give them a time to go to bed at night during the summer. So, a lot of the night she'll sleep. I mean, she'll stay up late, so she'll sleep in. But she does the same thing every night, but let it be game day, and she is up before everybody. It doesn't matter if she went to bed at midnight, 10, 2 in the morning. She is up before anyone.
Oh my.
And that day was a no game day, so she slept in.
Yeah.
She had to catch up.
So she told me this. She told me last night. She said, "Mom, when you wake up, wake me up." So about 30 minutes after I woke up this morning, I went in there and I said, "You're going to get up?" And she goes, "5 more minutes," because she always does that, 5 more minutes, even with school. And I said, "Okay." And 5 minutes, she gets up. She took a nap today. At 3 o'clock, she's in there sleeping.
Ah,
Yeah.
wow. Huh.
What would we do to have a 3 o'clock nap?
If it was game day, there wouldn't have been no nap. She would have been up early this morning on the game and no nap. Yeah.
All right. So when it comes to your reselling business, what do you feel the one thing is, this is going to be a weird question, that you need to stop doing
Hmm.
I'll go first. We
Okay.
we need to stop buying storage units. That would be number one. We need to quit procrastinating, or I don't even know. Like at first we were like we thought we needed to keep everything to list on eBay. But you can't you you need to, I guess my other thing would be you need to realize that you can't keep everything to list on eBay because you will have a death pile so freaking big it'll never happen. So that would be my two of mine.
I have to agree with you. You know, not everything can go on eBay. And I think it was yesterday I brought an empty container home from the storage unit, and I went through stuff today, and I filled that container, and we had to go over tonight and pick up something that's going to ship tomorrow. And I said, take that container over. Let's do that while we're doing it. And then I probably won't have to go back there tomorrow. But that's the biggest thing. And honestly, I think that what I'm really trying to do is not list anything that I'm going to sell under $15. I
Agree.
don't want to deal with the $10 things. I'd rather let it go for a buck. Just let it go.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where I didn't used to be that way. I let it go.
Us too. Us too. And we're starting to realize you kind of want something that's going to sell $20, $30 or more in order for it to be really worth it.
Well, and a lot of people say, why do you sell dishes?
Because you sell them.
I'm going to ship 3 dishes tomorrow that I got $27 for and I paid $3 for them.
Yeah.
Plus they pay shipping.
Yeah.
They happen to do well for us, and I've
I
learned to
know you
really
make
pack
money
those son of
every
a
day
guns.
on dishes. I'm going
So
to tell you, I've bought dishes and I've listed them. And you know that one yellow set we bought when we were out with you and
Yes,
Avery?
yes,
We've sold the hell out of those, but there's other
good.
dishes we can't move.
When we went over to that Cletus and Cars in Indianapolis, and Jim and I went to Goodwill on that Friday night when we got there, Vilroy and Bosch, Boch. I never have seen or bought those dishes. Well, we looked those up, and yeah, they wanted $2 a plate. All right, I've got $8 in them. $59.99. I sold those for 4 plates. $8 invested. Sell them for $60. I sold the last of the bowls just this week and shipped them.
Nice.
So $8 invested for $50 to $60 sale. That's a good return. It's like you shop the way you shop for Amazon. That's the way I want to shop for Amazon.
how are you liking your new Goodwill, Miss Beth?
I didn't hear you.
How are you liking your new Goodwill?
Oh my gosh.
You go in there every day?
No, we went to the storage unit here before the live and we're trying to get ready to go. I did say to Jim when we went by it, I said, we should stop there when we leave. And then I was on the phone with my sister and I said, you know what? I don't need to do that to myself. I'm trying to be ready to go out that front door whenever you call and say you're coming home from work. We went right by it. But you know what we'll do when we're on vacation for 10 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody today and I think it was Douglas, and I was like, yeah, they're going to the lake for 10 days, but they're just like us. We went to North Carolina for 10 days. We didn't not work. We worked. You know, we bought 2 storage units. We found an auction. We
But
did.
didn't you go there to work?
Well, yeah, I
You
went
helped your
there to
brother
help my
move?
brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we sat, let me tell you, I'm not going to lie. We sat on that back porch enjoying each other's company a whole
Yeah.
lot.
That's
But when
awesome.
we worked, you know?
And then they came to spend the day here.
Yeah.
And, she still worked because we were scheduled to be on an auction.
And I did. I sold 2 rounds on
Yeah.
the auction. So I was there to visit the Bradford. I still sold stuff.
Yeah.
Well, back behind the couch, I have a pile. When we were at one of Jeebus's garage sales, in a box of all this stuff Jim bought, it looked like a bunch of cords, was a battery powered postal scale. So the postal scale's going with me. Stuff to take pictures if I get plates and stuff, the plate holders. I'm going to go to the Dollar General because they're everywhere now. And you can buy this white board that has the back and it has the sides. If I need to take pictures in the camper, I've got a beautiful kitchen table that will be fine. Or I'll buy a poster board. And then we bought that OT light that I can attach to the table to have light if I need extra light. Or if it's nice enough, I'll set up outside on the patio table.
Yeah.
I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to list because I've only got 17 drafts right now, but I didn't want to be doing all on my eBay tomorrow because I wanted to make sure my house gets clean too. I want to go away and have a clean house and come home to a clean house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I am when I leave.
And this poor room back here is getting clean tomorrow.
The work never ends.
No,
Yep.
it doesn't.
I don't know how many people are here, but guys, don't forget to hit the
Says
thumbs
10
up.
people are watching right now.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, guys. I'm looking.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, hit the thumbs up. I am gonna say we're definitely getting off in like 5 minutes because
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but AA is on at 9.
Oh,
So yeah, they're on tonight instead of tomorrow night. And it's not that I
Okay.
watch them. I mean, I'll throw it on if I'm doing something.
I
But
haven't watched them in forever.
yeah. But you know how it'll be. That's going to be a popular place.
Well, I was thinking we were going to get off at an hour.
Oh, okay.
And be on for an hour and get off.
Yeah.
You know.
So
I mean, we don't show the storage units, on storage.
which we can maybe do that in the future. You
Yeah.
know, it can't hurt to try. So you didn't answer my question. We got 4
Okay.
minutes.
All right. What was the question again?
It was what is one thing that was it you shouldn't do or you don't want to do in your business? Like I said, we don't need to be buying any more storage units.
Well, I can't say that, but and really, I can't really think of anything except put a foot in their butts to do stuff.
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
your boys do your listing, right?
well, Mickey and Olin does that, but I'll do some here and there too. But I do everything else.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to do the listing and they don't do it every day, but they do listing every week. Put it like that.
That's good.
And but I'm really haven't been far into this to really have a answer for that.
That's okay.
What I shouldn't be doing.
All right, Becca, you're up.
No more storage units.
I knew that was going to be her answer.
What'd you say?
No more storage units.
So y'all and I do agree with you, Christy, about you cannot keep everything for eBay. Even though like, oh, I could post that on eBay. I could post that on you have to let some things go for the dollar sale or an auction. Because eBay is going to sit there. Some things are going to sit there. If you sell it at flea market or the yard sale or a YouTube auction, it might go out the door. Then,
Yeah.
well,
I
Hi, Deb.
I know we only have a couple minutes, but there was a lady, I came across her live, and I can't think of her name, but I was watching a few minutes of her auction and I was like, oh my gosh, we could be doing that. Like she literally will put up a whole bunch of Christmas stuff that'll probably fill like a small box from Lowe's or somewhere. And she starts it out at like 20 or 25 bucks. She did 20-pound boxes of kids' books. So it would go media mail because it's all books.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was 20 pounds of books for $45 plus shipping. And she sold a couple boxes like that.
Wow.
Wow.
She did like a whole like area of just plush. So like, when we buy storage units, I was thinking, well, crap, there's times where we might find all, and we've done that, but I just like the way she did it. I don't know. Tim and I have been talking a lot about not starting things out at $1 anymore either. Like,
Yeah.
doing $5 instead.
I think the last time we did an auction with you, we started our lots at $10 plus shipping. And that was a good starting point for us.
Yeah.
We had a nice, make sure you have a real nice lot of stuff and
Yeah.
people are going to
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah, with me, when I started off, it varies. Some might be $1, some might be start off at 3 or 5 or
Yeah.
whatever. It varies.
Yeah, that's the way you could do it, is just
Yeah.
keep it very,
It depends on the item,
yeah.
and but to start everything off at $1, unless you're doing a dollar sale, yeah, you might start off, you'll make a little bit more money.
I think too, sometimes I look at things that we sell for just $1 and I'm like, it
But
hurts
a little bit more.
It hurts
It
a little
does.
when you separate all that jewelry and you put up 10 to 12 necklaces and you only get $1. I want to give a deal. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But you guys know we don't charge anything extra for shipping. Whatever that computer says, that is what we charge.
That's me.
We
That's
don't
me.
charge for boxes. I mean, we buy boxes, we buy envelopes, we buy bubble wrap, we buy tape. That all costs us money. So when I sell something for $1,
You're
I-
not making no money.
I'm not. I'm paying.
No, oh no, you're in the hole.
I am. I
Yeah.
am. By the time I wrap up, 12 necklaces and paper towels, put it in an envelope, tape it, plus receipts that I buy for my Rolo printer. I'm
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
I can't even buy a coffee.
You need to up your starting bid.
You're right. And I
Or it'd be a starting bid of $1 for a necklace. One necklace.
but I like to sell to resellers.
Yeah.
too.
But still, if you do a big bulk, let's say you up the lot to 12 to 20 items and you started at $10, that's still less than $1
Yeah.
a piece.
Right. And that's what I was thinking about. Like if we have 20 items, I thought at least do 50 cents an item, started at $10.
Right.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Because the resellers can still make money from that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All right, we got 1 minute and 60 seconds before we on the hour.
Yep.
Then we're gonna go. It's 9:02. I haven't even ate dinner yet.
Oh no.
It's
We
like, I'm
had
not even
leftovers.
hungry. I had a late lunch, so this heat just, you can't eat.
I agree.
I have to make myself to eat when it's hot like this.
Get some fruit.
Yeah, and I love fruit.
Make a big old fruit salad.
Yeah, the salads is what you do when it's hot.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Yenny. Yenny, unfortunately, we're leaving in about 30 seconds.
Hey, Annie,
But thanks for joining.
Yeah, and make sure
welcome.
whose channel is it on next month, guys?
Thank you. Yours. It'll be
What
on.
about, were we first?
Yeah.
And then Hudson's, did you do it
No,
yet?
then it went to Roy.
And then
Yeah.
it,
Roy, and then us, and then
so I guess it,
July would be Christy.
yeah.
August would be Avery's All In. September would be Adventures with the Hudsons, and then back to us in October.
Okay, so next month it's on ours. Okay. Well, I guess I better get busy.
put that on your calendar, will you?
Because I need more to do.
Just throw a thumbnail up,
Yeah.
for a few weeks.
Well, Nicole, thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming, and thank
Thanks
y'all
all
in
the
the
guests
chat.
for being here.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Blinky Deb. We're about to get off. Come back next Wednesday, same time on KT Treasures.
And you'll get to see the boys for 3 weeks. And then the girls are on again.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, good night, ladies, because probably
night.
you. And
Good
good
night,
night,
everyone.
Scott. Thank
Have a
you,
good night.
everyone.
Nice to meet
Appreciate
ya.
you being here.
All right.